San Francisco 49ers fans, what a start of the season we are witnessing. The Niners are 3-0, and honestly, considering everything that has happened so far this year, that record feels like a minor miracle. Brock Purdy stepping in at quarterback, especially after the struggles and injuries of last season, has been nothing short of impressive. With him leading the offense, even with key pieces like Jauan Jennings and George Kittle out, the team has found a way to grind out victories and show resilience in critical moments. Watching Purdy execute on the field, staying calm under pressure, and moving the chains when it matters most really highlights the kind of leader he's become. It's one thing to be a capable backup. It's another to come in and immediately command the game, read defenses, and make accurate throws under duress. Week after week, he has proven that he's ready for the challenges of starting in the NFL, and that's a huge relief for the franchise as they look to contend in a competitive division. Defensively, the 49ers have faced their own set of challenges. Nick Bosa's early exit in the last game had everyone on edge, and seeing him go down in obvious pain was tough for the team and fans alike. Yet even without Bosa, for significant portions of the matchup, the defense held strong. Robert Saleh's game planning and in-game adjustments were on full display. Watching the defensive line adapt, mix fronts, and creatively apply pressure without their star pass rusher was a masterclass in coaching. Bryce Huff and Arik Armstead stepped up with consistent pressure, and the rest of the front seven rotated effectively to keep the Cardinals' offense in check. Even Kyler Murray, who is one of the most dynamic dual-threat quarterbacks in the league, was contained enough to prevent any major damage despite his ability to scramble and extend plays. The discipline in the rush lanes, the strategic use of a quarterback spy, and the occasional corner blitz to disrupt timing all showcased a defense that has learned how to bend without breaking. It's a stark contrast to last year's performances when fatigue and mental lapses often led to late-game collapses. On the offensive side, the 49ers have managed to balance creativity with execution, and it's been fascinating to watch. Jones filled in admirably when called upon, showing the mental toughness required to shake off mistakes, keep a short memory, and drive the team when needed. The passing game has been efficient, spreading the ball across multiple receivers to keep defenses honest. Kendrick Bourne, Ricky Pierce, Jake Tonis, and even lesser-used players like Sky Moore have contributed, proving that when everyone chips in, a championship-caliber team can cover for absences and injuries. Christian McCaffrey continues to be a versatile weapon, not just as a rusher, but also as a reliable receiver out of the backfield. His ability to consistently move the chains and make plays in open space is invaluable, especially in close contests where every yard matters. The way the offense executes late-game drives, especially in high-pressure situations, reflects careful planning, sharp decision-making, and confidence in the player's abilities to deliver when it counts. Special teams have also become a critical factor in these tight games. Eddie Pinheiro has stepped up in a way that few could have predicted. With a calm, precise kicking style, he has converted long-distance field goals under pressure and provided that reliable finishing touch that can turn a close contest into a win. His performance gives the team a sense of security in those moments where one kick can decide the outcome. It's not just the physical execution, but also the psychological boost that comes with knowing you have a kicker who can handle the big moments. That kind of reliability is invaluable, especially in a season where the margins between victory and defeat are razor thin. The team's mental fortitude has been perhaps the most impressive aspect. After the setbacks of the previous season, this version of the 49ers demonstrates a hunger and focus that was missing. Each player seems committed to performing their role, whether it's a backup quarterback orchestrating a final drive, a running back catching passes out of the backfield, or a defensive end stepping into a larger role without their superstar. Even with injuries and missing starters, the team finds ways to adapt, adjust, and ultimately come out on top. These wins are not just statistical. They are character-building victories that reinforce the team's confidence and momentum. Winning close games in a tight division, where every game is going to count down the stretch, is exactly the kind of experience that separates playoff contenders from the rest. Watching the 49ers navigate these early season challenges, it's clear that coaching and preparation are at an elite level. Robert Saleh has consistently outcoached opponents, adjusting his defensive schemes to fit the personnel on the field and exploiting opponent weaknesses. Kyle Shanahan has continued to maximize his offensive playmakers, finding creative ways to involve everyone while still managing the clock and game situation efficiently. The chemistry between coaching and players is evident, and it translates into confident performances on both sides of the ball. Even in the face of adversity, whether it's a key player injured or a critical third down conversion, the team remains composed and executes with precision. From the opening drive to the final whistle, it's been a season of narrow victories that are as much about mental toughness as physical skill. The 49ers have learned how to win in the trenches, in the secondary, and on special teams, all while managing injuries and the unpredictability of football. They've shown resilience, poise, and the ability to close out games when it matters most. The combination of Brock Purdy's poise at quarterback, the defensive line's adaptability, the playmaking ability of the receivers and running backs, and the reliability of the special teams has created a well-rounded, battle-tested team that is proving it can compete at the highest level. Every week, the 49ers continue to refine their identity, proving that they are not just a team capable of winning games, but a team capable of winning tough, grinded-out contests where focus, execution, and resilience are everything. The way they respond to adversity, adapt to unexpected situations, and perform under pressure signals a team with championship-level mentality. Early in the season, we're seeing a combination of talent, coaching, and mental toughness come together, creating a formula for success that can carry them deep into the season. As the game progressed, it became clear that San Francisco's ability to adapt on both sides of the ball would define the outcome. Brock Purdy continued to manage the offense with poise, navigating tight windows and making calculated throws under pressure. Even when faced with a tough defensive front, he found ways to move the chains and keep drives alive. The chemistry with his receivers was evident, particularly with Kendrick Bourne and Ricky Pierce, who stepped up in big moments, catching passes in traffic and gaining crucial yards after contact. What made these completions even more impressive was the context. Missing key starters like George Kittle and Jawan Jennings, the offense had to rely on depth and versatility. Players who might not have seen as many snaps were suddenly critical to the team's success, and they delivered with confidence and precision. Christian McCaffrey, as usual, played a pivotal role, not just as a running back, but as a multidimensional threat. His ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, break tackles, and gain consistent yardage kept the defense honest and open opportunities for other playmakers. On several drives, his presence forced defenders to hesitate for just a split second, which allowed Purdy to find open lanes or receivers in soft spots. McCaffrey's contributions went beyond raw numbers. He impacted the rhythm of the game and created opportunities for the entire offense. His versatility is becoming a blueprint for how running backs can extend their careers while remaining central to their team's game plan, balancing rushing and receiving duties effectively. Defensively, the 49ers faced a critical test against Kyler Murray, one of the league's most dangerous dual-threat quarterbacks. With Nick Bosa sidelined, the burden fell on the rest of the defensive front and Robert Saleh's scheming. The creativity in the defensive play calling was remarkable. The team mixed up fronts, applied exotic pressure, and disguised coverages to force Murray into uncomfortable situations. Even as he scrambled and tried to extend plays, the 49ers were disciplined, keeping containment and forcing him to make tough decisions in the pocket. Bryce Huff and Arik Armstead consistently disrupted plays, while the linebackers and secondary flew to the ball, breaking up passes and filling gaps against the run. It was a full-team effort, the kind of performance that speaks to preparation, trust in the system, and a relentless work ethic. The fact that San Francisco could limit Murray's impact despite missing one of their most critical defensive players shows a level of depth and coaching that is rare to see. Special teams again proved crucial. Eddie Pinheiro's consistency under pressure continued to be a stabilizing factor. Long-range field goals, crucial extra points, and a calm approach in high-stakes moments have given the team confidence that they can rely on him when the game is on the line. His ability to convert difficult kicks provides the offense with the latitude to manage drives without overextending, knowing that a reliable kicker can secure points when needed. This reliability creates an added layer of strategy, allowing the coaching staff to make more aggressive decisions elsewhere on the field, confident that Pineiro can deliver when it counts most. The late-game execution of the 49ers has been one of the most impressive storylines of the season. Facing pressure situations, whether it's a 2-point deficit, a critical third down, or a drive with seconds remaining, the team has consistently shown mental toughness and discipline. Brock Purdy and M. Jones, when called upon, have executed drives with precision, reading coverages, making quick adjustments, and keeping the chains moving. The offensive line has held up under pressure, giving quarterbacks time to survey the field and make accurate throws, and the skilled players have converted critical opportunities with minimal mistakes. Watching these late-game drives unfold, it's clear that the team has internalized a championship mindset, poise, preparation, and trust in one another. One of the defining aspects of these victories has been the depth of contributions. Players who may not have been household names a few weeks ago are now stepping into pivotal roles. Sky Moore, Kendrick Bourne, Ricky Pierce, and others have proven capable of making big plays when called upon. Even with injuries depleting the starting lineup, the team's execution has remained sharp, a testament to coaching, preparation, and a culture that prioritizes readiness. Each player seems to understand the importance of their role, whether it's executing a block, making a catch, or dropping back in coverage, and that accountability translates directly into victories. On defense, the impact of players like Fred Warner and Sam Okwonu has been enormous. Warner continues to anchor the middle, flying to the ball, breaking up passes, and making key tackles. Okwonu, stepping into more extended snaps without Bosa, has held his own, showing awareness and agility to disrupt plays. The secondary, too, has been opportunistic, with critical pass breakups at decisive moments, demonstrating both preparation and anticipation. The team's ability to respond under pressure and maintain composure has been a recurring theme, one that sets the tone for a season where every game is likely to be tightly contested. Even with these early season victories, the challenges are far from over. Playing in a division with the Cardinals, Seahawks, and Rams, every game matters, and the margins are slim. The ability to win possession games, late-game drives, and high-pressure situations will define the 49ers' identity this season. Each victory not only adds to the record, but builds momentum, character, and belief within the locker room. These are the wins that set playoff contenders apart, where preparation, execution, and mental toughness converge to create results in tight games. Brock Purdy's leadership, the adaptability of the defensive front, the versatility of Christian McCaffrey, the reliability of Eddie Pineiro, and the depth of contributions across the roster all combine to form a resilient and balanced team. Even without Nick Bosa for significant periods, the 49ers have found ways to succeed, showcasing coaching, preparation, and talent in equal measure. These performances highlight a team that is not only capable of winning, but capable of handling adversity and emerging stronger because of it. As the season continues, the lessons from these early victories will carry forward. The team has developed a confidence that comes from surviving challenges, executing under pressure, and finding ways to win even when the odds are stacked against them. Every play, every drive, and every adjustment reinforces a mindset of resilience, discipline, and competitiveness. Watching San Francisco perform at this level is a reminder of what can happen when talent, coaching, and determination align, creating a team capable of competing for championships even in the face of adversity. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The NFL rumor mill is buzzing like never before. And if the whispers prove true, San Francisco 49ers fans have reason to celebrate, or at least brace themselves for a seismic shift. Word on the street is that the 49ers have reached a groundbreaking agreement with T.J. Watt, the league's premier pass rusher, in what could be a historic $200 million deal. While nothing has been officially confirmed, sources close to the situation suggest that the negotiation has been intense, with both sides carefully crafting a contract that could shake the foundations of NFL free agency. Watt, known for his relentless pursuit of quarterbacks and game-changing defensive presence, has long been linked to several top teams. Rumors had previously pegged him as a likely target for the Browns and Steelers, but the 49ers appear to have swooped in with an offer that might just be impossible to refuse. For San Francisco, this move would signal a bold attempt to dominate defensively in the coming seasons, pairing Watt with a roster already brimming with talent on both sides of the ball. Imagine the havoc he could wreak lining up opposite Nick Bosa, turning even the most elite offensive lines into a problem. Sources hint that the $200 million figure is structured with clever incentives, ensuring Watt stays hungry while rewarding elite performance. League insiders speculate this could redefine linebacker contracts and potentially spark a ripple effect in the market, with teams scrambling to keep pace. Fans on social media are already erupting with excitement, debating how Watt's arrival might tilt the balance of power in the NFC and whether quarterback dreams across the league now face a more ominous reality. Of course, caution is warranted. As with all NFL rumors, negotiations could still falter and nothing is set in stone. But the chatter around this deal is impossible to ignore. If true, it's more than just a signing. It's a statement, a bold declaration that the 49ers are all in for a defensive dynasty. For now, the NFL world waits, ears perked for confirmation, as the potential Watt to 49 heirs saga continues to unfold. One thing is certain. Wherever T.J. Watt ends up, the league may never see a pass rush quite like this again. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.